Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my hands, hi, I'm Erin, Playing Life with Erin, and I'm so excited you stopped by to check out this video. Thank you for being here. And if you're returning, hey, how have you been? All right, guys, we're gonna plan in my Hobonichi weeks. I've been using this for gratitude journaling, and I have been thoroughly enjoying it, and I've been very consistent up until last week. So we're very transparent here on the channel. This was the last week that I actually filled out, and I missed this week, and now we are on Friday. But I'm going to decorate, and the reason why, I'm going to tell you right now. So what I've been doing is I have been pre-decorating, so I can just open it up and I can just fill in a few things that or one thing that I'm grateful for in the day, and it's been working great. I was waiting on this to come in so I could plan in here. So that's why I didn't plan this week. And then this week, so I've had this, but this week with the time change and everything, I was really tired and all that good stuff. And then yesterday, Spencer started not feeling well. We went to the doctor's today. She has flu B. I'm so excited. So I'm like, all right, let's plan. And actually, I'm probably going to film my plan with me for next week because I don't know if I'm going to get it. The chances are probably pretty high. It's pretty contagious. And yeah, I'm mom. So we're going to try to get ahead of things. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to decorate because I might back plan. What I do sometimes if I miss a couple of days, I will reference my Hobonichi cousin, or what I do is sometimes if I just want to like fill it in and I missed a couple of days, which usually I don't. I've been very consistent, but in a situation like this, I do have my my A6 that I write down something that I'm grateful for, so I can like kind of go off of that. So we're going to decorate it in case I feel like going and back planning with that. So we're going to do the entire month of March. Yeah, super exciting. We have a lot going on this month. I have a lot of things to be grateful for. So definitely want to, I love this. I've been really enjoying it. I've been like going through it. I'm like, wow, I've used pretty much all of Rongrong stickers in here, and I really like it. I like that I could take the bigger sticker books and I can use them in here, and then I can just write around like how I decorate. So we'll do a quick flip through. I do have a full flip of this and her entire spring release that came out the 13th. So if you haven't checked that out, everything will be linked down in the comments below. If you use my code, I'll put it here. It's PLWE. You can save yourself some money on your order. And I do have an affiliate link. And what that means is I do make a small commission off of your purchase at no extra cost to you. So I thank you in advance for all of your support and all the things. So thank you very much. And also, if you're interested in, I can't use words today. It's been a long morning. If you're interested in subscribing to the channel, go ahead and do that now. If you like stickers, planners, pens, markers, unboxings, all the things, this is the channel for you. Hit subscribe, hit that bell notification so you're always notified when we come out with something new. And if you like this video or any other video on the channel, give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I thank you again for all your support. Okay, so I'm going to flip through this actually backwards because that's just a more comfortable way for me to do things, but we'll do a quick flip through, and while we're flipping through, we'll decide. I love this. So it's like Little Women themed. I love Little Women. And we've got our clear stickers here, which is what I tend to use in the Hobonichi weeks, just because these like clear stickers, they melt into the page. I really love them. And my favorite Little Women, my favorite character is Joe. And I would love to hear if you like Little Women, which one is your favorite? Oh my goodness. I think we're going to flip through, but I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to use each character for each week, if that makes sense. Because I think there are 4 weeks and there's 4 characters. So, but this sticker book is so beautiful. I love the colors. I love the vibe. This is a great book. It's a book journaling sticker book. So I will definitely be using some of these in my media journal. I'm really excited. I love that. It's so pretty. There's a bunch of them that you can color in. This is all one big sticker. Like this whole thing is a sticker. It's pretty cool. I especially like this one. It reminds me of a library card. I like these. They're so pretty. These are more like functional type reading things, decorative / functional, so you can have your rating and things like that. And then you have pre-made clusters, which I really love. So pretty. I just love the colors and the aesthetic of this book. All right, so we've got week 1. I just want to make sure before I dive in. Week 2, week 3, and week 4. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to do that. And since we've already passed this week, but like I said, I like to decorate, and I probably will go back and like just write in something, even if it's just like maybe a couple of journal entries of what happened that week. All right, I'm going to do Meg, because if I'm being honest, Meg's not my favorite, but, and since I don't know if I'm going to go and fill this out. All right, let's start with, we've got a quote, and I do want to start with, I'm going to use their names, because they have like their names here. It's so cute. So let's do Meg here. And then I think I've got to leave this section open because I do use that for the high and low, although I don't know if I'm going to use it for the back planning, but well, just in case, because you never know. These stickers are just so darn cute, pretty, like just super dainty and all the things. Okay. So yeah, so Spencer has the flu. I'm like, oh, that's just so fun. I'm so excited. And it's so funny because normally we get flu shots every year, but we had pneumonia during like that time period that we would have gotten our flu shots and all the things. And I said to the nurse, because we saw the nurse today, I was like, well, I'm like, so we didn't do the flu shot this year. I was like, how bad do I have to feel about that? And she's like, no, it's fine, because I guess this year's flu shot wasn't very accurate to begin with, but it's more effective against flu A, which that's not what she has. So I guess we're okay. She told me not to be so hard on myself. I'm like, okay, I shall try. But yeah, so I wasn't really expecting that. She woke up yesterday morning and she was saying she didn't feel well. And I checked her temperature and she had a fever, and I'm like, well, that's just so much fun. And then I was thinking maybe it was strep, because she did say that her throat was hurting her, but that's not what it was. Well, at least as far as we know, but she doesn't have that also. I mean, I guess she could, because the doctor was like, well, we'll send it like for the overnight to see if, like to let it culture. Because she said that's kind of a thing, I guess. You can have strep and the flu. I'm like, oh, that sounds exciting. But it wouldn't surprise me, because my kids both had strep and pneumonia back in, what was it, November, I think? So, yeah, good times over here in the Heinzel household. These are so pretty. I'm so excited. I love that. I think that's so, so pretty. Let's see. Let's do another one. I like this umbrella. Let's see. I do like to leave. I know I've said this before in other videos. Maybe we can do, let's do it like that. Oh, I like that. Pretty. I like to leave some space because I do write in certain things that happened here. It's like a good way for me to practice like different fonts and things like that. I thought maybe it wouldn't work because when I first started it was around the holidays, so obviously there's a lot going on, but it's working pretty good. So we're gonna stick with it, even if it's just something small. Like this past week we went to Dave and Buster's, so I might write in like Dave and Buster's, that kind of thing, or Spencer has the flu. Just stuff to like kind of, it just jumps off the page at you kind of thing. Ooh, I love this. This is so cute. So let's do, I'm trying to think, there's some pink in here. What other colors do we have? Blues. I like to, although I don't know if I'm going to do it for this week, but I do like to set up my high and low list. I'm kind of wanting to do gray, and I wonder how dark this is. Let's swatch it. Oops. Ooh, that's kind of dark. I think it'll be okay though. Let's do it. Let's be bold, right? Okay. So the way I do my high and low, do I want to use tan? I think I kind of want to use pink. I feel like I use pink a lot in this, and I'm not like a pink girl, but here we are. I'm going to set it up because I might want to go back and fill this in. And if I don't, at least it's done. Some consistency is there. I was kind of bummed that I didn't have a chance to get this done this week that just passed, but that's okay. Better late than never. That's what I say. Okay, so we've done Meg. Now let's move on to who's next. This is everybody. Oh, Meg was last, so let's go back. We've got Meg, and then we have Jo. Jo's my favorite. Amy and Beth. So I'm gonna do Amy next. If I had to like rate them, I would say it's Jo, Beth, Amy, Meg. And I'm kind of going to keep it like the same framework, like the same general idea every page, I think. Oh, no. Whoops. I absolutely adore these stickers. I think they are so pretty. Oh, I got to trim the other side too. And I'm a big, big fan of Little Women. I was saying when I was doing my flip through, for Christmas, Jo got me a Little Women poster. Not poster, a puzzle. And I love it. I'm a big fan of the, I don't even know, the 90s, I guess, with Winona Ryder and Christian Bale and Kristen Dunst. Love that one. I have read the book. I have watched the movie. Ooh, this isn't going to work. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to write around it. Just have to write it small in there. I don't really need a ton of space. I'm not looking to write a ton of stuff. It's just something very simple. I feel like I definitely need a lot of gratitude right now with things that are going on in the world. It's time to focus on the things that matter. But yeah, so I haven't seen the new one. Oh, that looks so pretty there, but I can't block this. I love that she loves to paint. But yeah, I haven't seen the new one. I don't know what the year was that came out, but I didn't see it. I don't know why, but I do like to watch Little Women around Christmas time. It's such a good movie, and like I really love the time frame, like to a degree. Like I like certain things about it. I think we're gonna put this here. I know I just put that washi there, and I'm gonna try to squeeze in my high and low. Sometimes I don't necessarily come back on Sunday for a high and low. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm not gonna cry about it if I don't. I figure 5 days out of the 7 are pretty darn good. Ooh, this is so pretty. I'm so excited. And I love how she created these pages so they're for each character. Like, that's really neat. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, what do we want to do? I do like this luggage. Oh, you guys can't see it. This, but it's too big for, so far, for what I've done. I could put this here. Comb. And then we have the ring. I'm pretty certain that's the ring that Lori gave her. Let's do the ring here. I love these paintbrushes. I think I want to add in some paintbrushes here. Since I kind of have something going on, I have space to right there and there. It's always what I have to like keep reminding myself to make sure I have this space to write. Let's do a mirror over here. Yeah, I'm like really hoping I don't come down with it, but I think the chances are quite high that I'm going to. So so excited about that. All right, let's do Joe next. It's so funny. I love her name, Josephine. That was my grandmother's name. It was actually 26 years ago that she passed away on the 13th. We just came up on that. And it seems like it's so strange. Like I said to Joe, I feel like it was yesterday. But it also feels like it was a lifetime ago. But her name was Josephine. And Spencer's middle name is Josephine. I wanted to name Spencer Josephine and call her Joe, mainly for my grandmother, and then also because I love Joe from Little Women. But my Joe, my husband, the hubby, was like, no, that's weird. And I didn't find it to be weird. I was like, that's kind of cool. You know, it's like, she could be a little Joe Jr., but he wasn't having it. So I lost that fight. All right, let's see. Let's do, we need Joe, and then we need, oh. I love this. So pretty, so cute. And I like how like it's going to be all the same. Oh, I love this. Okay, so good. I love her quote too. I like good, strong words. That means something, or that means something. I love that. Okay, sorry guys. Let's see. This is another one. Don't make me grow up before my time. I'll put that there. So I say to my kids all the time, I'm like, hey, be your age. You know, you'll never be that age again. Trust me. You can't get it back. I'll put her typewriter there. Ooh, I love this. Okay. And we've got her bag. Oh, this is so pretty. So, so pretty. I love all like the little accessories and how perfect they are for the March sisters. Okay. So, let's see. This one's pretty. Do I have space for it? Maybe I can put it here like that. Ooh, I love this. Okay. And then we have some of these little like moths and butterfly type things. This one's so cool. I don't know if it comes up on camera, but it is a butterfly, or it's a moth actually, but it has like a newspaper print inside of it. It's very cool. I don't know if you can see it better now that it's on paper. You see that? I love that. Let's do that. And she has a couple of fountain pens. So let's do these because it just makes sense. Let's do one here. And then we've got this one. This one's really cool. And then we have a feather one too. So let's do one here like that. Trying to balance it so I make sure I have a good amount of space to write in. But I really like to decorating and then writing around. That kind of gives it like a journal-y type feel. Like a creative journal. Ooh, I love that. Do I have room for any more? I don't think so. Maybe here? We could probably do something there. Let's see. I do like this stack of books, so let's try to get this one in there. Maybe we can put it in between. And then this way, there's still plenty of space to write. Ooh, I love this. And last, but certainly not least, let's do Beth. All right. And I want to make sure I add in this. Oh, I meant. Let's do one here. Love the piano paper. Beth. I went a little bit off the side. Sometimes I'll do that, so this way I know it's definitely up against the page, because sometimes I'm like, whoopsie. And I'd rather hang over than not be where it's supposed to be. All right, and then we have this one. We'll add this one in down here. Ooh, I love that. I need like a whole book of these. These are good. Okay, And now Beth is larger, and she's also facing the other direction, sort of. So let's see. Whoops. Oh, I ripped her. Ooh, sorry, Beth. Let's do it like this. And then we'll just trim this side off. Oh, she's so pretty. Okay. And now I feel like I need her piano on here. There's just so many, there's so many good stickers for Beth. I love her quote. I never wanted to go away, and the hard part now is leaving you all. I get a little choked up with that. Oh, it was such a good movie and story. Sad, but good, but all the things. Makes me get a little choked up because, yes, I am that person. Her piano. We need to have the piano. Oh, I love this. Okay, sorry. I'm getting emotional. Oh, goodness. It's been a day already, guys. We went to the doctors. I woke up with a migraine, which is probably why I'm super emotional. Ah. Oh, that is sweet. I love that. I'll put a key over here. These are so good, guys. I'm like so, I don't know. They're so good. Candle. It really, like, it's so funny because, like, I'm looking at these stickers, and if you know the story, if you've seen the movie, the old one anyways. Like I said, I haven't seen the newer one, so I don't know what that one's. I can't talk on it because I don't know about it. But I don't know, these stickers like really represent. All right, I want to see if I put that in there. I think I have enough space. I really want to add it in here because I do love this. And I carried it over just a little bit. I'm trying to kind of fold it in there. Ooh, I love it, guys. Let's see, what else do we have here? We'll add in this. Wait, I think I like this letter better. I'll put that there. And I want to leave a little bit, like I have a space here to write. Maybe we can write something like this way. Let's do, we have the bird there and some flowers. Let's do this one. This is pretty. And this way, it still gives me plenty of room to write. This, I think I could probably just add it in right there, just so I'm not wasting a sticker. Oh my goodnesses. I just totally said that like Spencer did. I've been saying that a lot lately, actually. This is so pretty. I'm so excited right now. Okay, I do want to add in, let's go back to Amy, and I want to see if we can add in something. No, actually we can't. Never mind. That's why we didn't put anything there. All right. And we're going to use these colors for the month for the high and low. I've really actually been very much enjoying using the high and low section in this planner versus when I was using it in my other planner, my other Hobonichi weeks. I feel like I have more freedom now in the Hobonichi weeks that I carry along with me to track more things. And I think it's appropriately placed in here for me to write down the highs and lows for the day or for the week. Well, yeah, for the day, but weekly. Okay. Love this. It's so pretty. Very excited. Oh, I just wrote on myself. Okay. There really isn't a rhyme or reason to this. I just try to put like a bullet so that marks my high. And then another bullet to mark the low. And they're typically one-liners for the most part. And I find them interesting to go back and look on them and to see like what what the low was for the day, and it kind of like shows me my mindset, if that makes sense. Like some things I might think were so bad and so terrible, and then I go back and I look at it and I'm like, oh, well, that wasn't that bad, I guess. It's just funny. When you're moved away from something, your perspective changes. So at least I try to tell my kids. That one. And then here. Okay. Don't go too fast or I won't hit the spot. Sorry about the sound of the fish tank in the background. This thing, it's so funny. It started yesterday, like late afternoon. I was sitting here, Joe was already home from work, and I could hear it like trickling a little bit. And it's like, it starts off really slow and quiet. And it's like just bubbling. And then this morning when I woke up, it was so loud. I had to like turn the TV volume up. I wanted to see what the weather was going to be this morning. So I turned the TV on and I'm like, why can't I hear it? I try to keep it low in the mornings just because there's a commercial that comes on that it's this girl that screams. I don't even know what the commercial's for. It's like kind of like a NBC, the more you know type commercial. But it's like the girl screaming, Daddy, or Papa, or something. And she screams first. And then like the whole point of the commercial is he's sitting at his desk working and you can hear her screaming. And like on the bulletin board near his desk, there's like a picture of a monster that she drew. And the dad was like protecting her from the monster. But like this kid screams and like they replay the commercial like 20 times. So I keep it low. It bothers Weston. And if I'm being honest, it bothers me too. It's not something I like to hear first thing in the morning. But I had it really low this morning and I couldn't hear it. I'm like, why can't I hear it? Like I set the volume at the same volume every day. And I'm like, why can't I hear it? And then I realized that the fish tank needs water. It like needs this much water, but the filter just makes a ton of noise. And also today's trash day, in case you didn't hear the trash man in the background. All right, guys, let's look at this. I'm so excited for this. So pretty. So we have Meg and all of her extra pieces and bits and her like accessories and things. Like, oh, so good. This is so good. Rongrong, if you happen to watch this, so good. Chef's kiss. Love it. These are perfect. I love it. Joe. Oh, I love it. I don't know which one's my favorite because I really do like Beth too. Ooh, all right, let me know what your thoughts are on this. I'm very excited about this. Like, I feel like I've done, themes before in the past, like in the last few months, but I really like this. This is perfect. I like how each week is a different Little Woman. A different March sister. There we go. That's better. Let me know which one is your favorite. I would love to hear from you. And what story, like what version of Little Women? Like, I've read the book. I was young when I read the book, so it was like more, not a kid's book, but young adult version of it. And I watched the Little Women movie with Christian Bale, Winona Ryder, Kristen Dunst, and who else was in it? Susan Sarandon. It was a great cast. I really love that. We just watched it actually for Christmas time. Joe's like, oh, do we have to? I'm like, yes. Some people watch Die Hard. I watch Little Women. So let me know what your version is. Let me know if I should watch the new one. I mean, the newer one. I don't know how new it is, but let me know if you've seen it, if I should see it, all that good stuff. If I should put it on my movie list because I might be on the couch next week. I'm not sure. So if you have suggestions and things to watch, let me know. And I'll keep you posted on whether or not I managed to escape the flu. I'm starting to feel like I'm kind of getting sick, but this happens. I don't know why, but when my kids get sick, I'm all like, oh no, I'm sick too. I think it's mind over matter sometimes, but we shall see. So keep me in your thoughts this week and definitely let me know which spread is your favorite, along with which of the March sisters is your favorite, which character. So here is Meg, Amy, Joe. Oh, I love that. And Beth. And this one just is so sweet. I love this one. I love Beth. Okay. All right, guys. That's going to do it for me. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you so very much for taking time out of your day to come and hang out with me. I know we're all busy, so taking that time and planning and chatting and hanging, it's very much appreciated. And yeah, that's going to do it. So until I see you again, have a beautiful week and keep planning. Bye.